back to another episode on the Kamicraft server. I did a little bit more than I usually did because I had some audio issues and I lost my sort of first intro. So I did an intro and explained this and built a little bit, and then I realized I couldn't use it. So attempt 2, intro. My idea was to sort of do big room for the heads to display them all, because we got a Mobhead plugin and it recently got updated, so it has a lot more extra heads, like different colors, horses and rabbits and that kind of stuff. So I thought this could finally be a nice moment to sort of make a room for them and sort of display them in a fun way. So I had the idea of sort of how do you call it, balconies, and then have display cases in the walls. And you go down the floor and you have more display cases. And then you go down another floor and you get more display cases. And I can sort of expand on this for quite a while, because we're still at like Y50, so I got plenty of room to go downwards. I think I started at like, what, Y60 something? We'll actually check. Yeah, like Y66, so we got plenty of room to go down for all the heads, because I think there's like 98 or so. So that's quite a lot. And obviously we can't group them up all together in like a big wall, because they would sort of lose their charm. So I'm gonna have to figure out how to arrange them. But firstly, I wanted to decorate this room a little bit, and I already did a bit because, well, recording failed and I thought I talked about this before. But I did a balcony. I just kept it sort of simple, and I kept a bridge that goes through the middle, and I kind of like it. It's just slightly dark in the middle, so I hope I can solve that by putting some chandelier down and maybe put one under each bridge or something to get some lights. I don't know yet. Also, I'm thinking about putting a glass border here, which I probably should, so you don't fall off all the time. Especially when it gets higher, that could be dangerous. But it could take away a bit, so I'm gonna mess around with that. But I think I need to have something in the walls first. And I thought of sort of a library thingy, but that's kind of just build a library. So it might be a bit cheesy to do that as well. So I'll figure something out, but kind of an old-fashioned, well, not really an old-fashioned, but one of those fancy movie type, really classical library idea thingies. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna have to play around and see what I come up with. Alright, so I came up with a partial wall design, I guess. I played around with sandstone and I kind of liked it. And I figured out that I could do a display in the corner, which is kind of cool. Gives quite enough space. I mean, I won't be able to fill them with as many heads as I did here. And this is sort of, I was just playing around to see how I wanted sort of a rough idea of how the display cases would be. I think this is alright. I like this. I think I'll keep them in this sort of style. Obviously they won't have all 5 heads. It kind of depends a bit. I kind of like this one for... Well, obviously it's not decorated, but just having one head in these corners. Although it depends a bit on which kind of stuff I get. I don't know yet. But I guess because I did the parrots there, I'll have sort of pets on this level, I guess. So I'll do wolves and cats. Maybe horses? Yeah, horses, maybe. We'll see. I'll keep it sort of pet themed or something. And then below, I have no idea yet. But I'm gonna sort of finish doing this, at least on the top floor. Just do sort of the tedious grindy work. Alright, so the whole room is sort of decorated. After I did the whole time lapse, I also finished this top room and placed in a bunch of heads. Played around a bit with which ones I wanted. Obviously, a villager here. So yeah, I decided to be the top player to be pets. So we got parrots. That's an animal you would keep as a pet. Dogs or wolves, obviously. Rabbits. One is still missing, which is the toasty one. So I gotta name Rabbits Toasty and then kill him until I get the face. But for the rest, they're here. As you can see, like I had to place 2 on the bottom floor. And I was doubting whether I should put them like on that top floor or on the bottom. But I think it's nicer to have it sort of close on the top. And I was thinking, if you walk through a museum, you know, they have stuff in the on the bottom of the casings and not really against the ceiling. The only downside is that these slabs kind of make you not see those. But I'm okay with that. And if you jump up here, you can see them. And I think that the nicer ones you can see anyway. So I'm not too bothered with it. Same goes for the cats. I had 4 cats and only 3 spots here. But again, that cat face is not really... Well, it's the ocelot one. It's the wild cat. I don't know. I don't really care about cats in the game. And the fishies, of course. All of them, which worked out nicely. And I did the polar bear, because in real life polar bears are like one of my favorite animals. And I wish I could have one as a pet. So, I put him there. And obviously the villager, because, you know, gotta have people working for me. And then for the rest, I'll just sort of continue. I have no idea. I didn't think of a system. Also, I don't nearly have all the heads yet. So I don't think I would be able to continue all the systems. Or I'll just make them as I go. So far, I got it sort of... Wow, that took a few seconds. Divided into hostile ones and friendly ones. I'll probably do like some cattle... Is that the word? Like farm animal stuff. So we get sheep and let's see, and the chickens and llamas. I'd say that's not a farm animal. Donkeys, definitely. Horses. I got a few of those already. The cows, the sheeps. That's gonna be, there's like 17 different sheep heads. So that's gonna be annoying. Chicken, cow. I'd have to check them. Let's see, and then the hostile ones. Well, the other thing is I gotta sort of recollect a few. Because we updated the plugin. I think I've mentioned this quite often before. Well, there's an example. The squid head was like an old one. Luckily I have more of those. So the old ones, if I place those, they go to Steve, which is slightly annoying. Now I know my Nemo head in the fish tank. That one is an old one, but I just couldn't be bothered getting a new one. Because chances are fairly low. And I'm putting them on armor stands, so they don't really lose that thing anyway. But it's just sort of, I don't know. For my personal sort of satisfaction that they are. These are the double ones safe. But the thing is, we've played around with so many... Mobhead, well, not so many. I think we've tried like 3 ways of doing the plugin. And this was the original like Exuma Void Hermitcraft way. Like exactly how they did it. But that tended to lag the server a bit. So I just kept these heads separate that I collected during that time. And these are the ones that are now sort of working. And this is all from before the plugin update, I think. No, some of them aren't. Squid, that's what we were looking for. Is this a safe one? This is a safe one. Alright, so this is the one we went for. It doesn't really matter, because I won't check them all on camera and which ones I have and don't, and etc. I might go and collect a few that I think could be interesting, but I mean, most of them it's just, you know, looking around, killing. I don't think it's too interesting to watch, to be honest. But we'll see how I do it. For now, I'm just sort of gonna continue. I got a design going, so I definitely And they're all sort of in a similar structure, so I can just start copying again, I guess. This is a lot of copying, which is alright. I don't mind it that much, and I forgot a few sandstone thingies there. Good job. That's alright. Anyhow, I'll be making more of these. Well, I'll start filling the second row. And maybe the third row. Well, we'll just start filling it, and we'll see how we go. And I might have to go and collect a few heads in between. But for now, I love how this place is turning out. Oh, I also need lights. And of course, how could I almost forgot, I need a ceiling, my nemesis. Yeah, ceiling, that's something as well. I have no idea. It's so big, and I don't like doing ceilings. That's alright. But I'll figure it out. And I'll figure some light out. I'll give it a thought as I continue building the sort of next floor. I'll start thinking more seriously about the ceiling, because that's definitely something that needs to be done. Alright, so I'm making quite some nice progress. Already filled a few extra cages, or whatever they're called. But on the second floor, whatever you want to call it, one floor down, put the creepers and the skeleton and the zombie on one. Thought that was fitting, have them like right in there. And the dragon face, which is like munching away. I had to put it like that because it's just too amazing. All the nether stuff, and I thought I'll do one on camera because you guys probably want to see how I built this. Which is fairly simple, if I remember right. Let's see. I'm gonna do 3 heads on this one, so I'll need 3 spots, which is there and there. Put some of these down, so the armor stands are a bit lower than... Basically, so their heads sort of match on the top of a block. And do one there. And do one there. And I fell down. And let's see, so we get one there. Get some pistons. Push those things down. I'll need those and those. So let's click the lever. And one more. Remove those. And there you go. And now we do this one. Extra block. Remove it. And I'm done with these. I mean, it's fairly simple. But it's a bit of... I mean, it takes some time, I guess. Oh, I should get rid of all that. So it's not stone in the background. Don't even know if you would see it. But might as well. It's not a big effort. Let's see. Have bookshelves there. And then lights there. And there. Oh, I forgot about that. Actually have to... Let's see. Get rid of those. Because I need to push these trapdoors down onto this as well, because I can't place them on the, what is it, armor stands, so I have to push them down. I mean, it's not a big problem, it's just, again, some extra actions. There you go, and now I can click it onto the... Dang it! Yeah, it's not the most spacious area in here. That's alright though. Let's see. Trapdoor. Bookcase. Trapdoors. Bookcase. More trapdoors. And more bookcases. those are bookcases as well. Did I not place a trapdoor? There. And some sandstone, which I might not have enough. No, I don't. That's alright. The floor pieces. And then I just need to do the ceiling ones. That's about how these things go. I'll place the heads as well, actually, because obviously that makes it all look finished. Let me grab those. They're gonna be nether ones in case I didn't say that. Yeah, let's get some smooth ones. These 3. Can we do a shortcut? Yes, we can. So which one do I want where? I don't know. Well, this one is definitely going off to the side. Do I want that one in the middle? I guess that works out. So you get a bit of purple on the sides and black in the middle. Yeah, that works. I brought sandstone to finish these. There we go. Oh. And that's it. Put the glass back. And now we got another room. And I'll just keep going like that. I already started one there by the looks of it. Alright, so I finished the second floor. Well, nearly. I still need one. Well, actually two. 2 of those zombie villager faces. So I left a gap here in the glass. Oh. And in the ceiling. Yeah, I left a gap there as well. Did that on purpose. Definitely. I left a gap here so I know I still have to finish it. It needs 2 more heads. The slime had to get its own face because it just looks awesome. I don't know. It always makes me laugh. And then I got the guardians here. Thought they were a bit of special mobs as well. And that makes this whole floor a bit of the, I don't know, more special ones. And I think I'm sort of ending the episode here. I'll leave the ceiling for next week. I did sort of start a little bit of a design. I don't know if I'm sticking with it. It's, you know, ceilings. They don't work with me. So I'm gonna have to take a little bit of time on that. I also still have to finish that little entrance thingy, which I'll do later. And I left the floor still untouched. Because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to extend it by 1 or 2 more floors. So that'll be happening next week, I guess. And I think I'll be doing next week. I was a bit late this week. Skipped 1 week, I should say. It's mainly because this just took me. Mostly I struggled a bit with getting a design, but I love how it ended up. I love this place. I hope you guys like it as well. And I'll see you guys later.